Ladies and gentlemen, your next bout of the evening is a kickboxing match scheduled for 3 2-minute rounds, and it is for the 145-pound amateur championship. Introducing your first fighter, fighting out of the blue corner. She's representing Chicago MMA. Ladies and gentlemen, this is Harmony Romano. And now her opponent, fighting out of the red corner. She represents Team Wildside and the 101st Airborne Combatants Team. Ladies and gentlemen, this is Diamond Adams.
Oh, whenever I hear the name Diamond, I think of DDP, Diamond Dallas Page.
Doing big things in the yoga world now is
He
DDP.
absolutely is.
Shout out Diamond Dallas Page. And we are off in our first ladies bout of the evening. Diamond Adams taking on Harmony Romano.
Oh, some big shots being thrown right off the bat.
Ooh, the chin is a bit high for Adams, but the power punches are flowing. Diamond Adams looking to make short work of Harmony Romano.
Big kicks coming out. Oh, she's swinging for the fences. Way to recover. Now that she was able to survive that, and she took it without taking a tongue damage, like her hands were up. But we'll see if Diamond has lost any steam from that flurry.
One of those rear uppercuts snuck in too, if you guys caught that in that flurry. I mean, there were so many shots going on at once, but.
I credit the champ Smile and Sam Alvey for making a point of how effective those rear uppercuts are. Since then, I think we've seen 10 or 12.
Yeah, I got to start throwing them.
There you see Harmony Romano throwing some strikes with her back against the fence. A beautiful left there by Diamond Adams on the break.
Problem with me throwing rear uppercuts is I'm a southpaw, so it's usually an open stance. So as I throw that, it opens up for his cross. You don't want to challenge a cross. It's a little bit slower attack because it's coming further away.
Sure, well, it looks like maybe the action slowing down just a tad. But they came out so aggressive, it was nearly impossible to keep that pace moving forward.
So it looks like Harmony wants to work those kicks. And my coach told me once, you're fighting a kick or punch.
It's hard to tell at this point whether or not Harmony Romano is rattled by these huge combinations or if she's maybe kind of withstanding the storm and letting Diamond, maybe expend a certain amount of energy to see where it takes her, the fight progresses.
Yeah, a little rope and dope helps,
Yeah,
and that Diamond does not look tired. She looks in shape. It's beautiful.
It looked more like she did her damage, and then she just wanted to relax, look for openings instead of just plowing through.
Yeah.
I mean, even though it's a very effective strategy for her to just punch her way through to the face. So.
Well, I think you come out with that aggressive pace in two scenarios. Either one, you don't have the gas tank behind you and you figure, I'm going to let it all fly and see what happens. Or you're just so confident that gas tank is not going to run out. As of right now, it seems like that could be the case for Diamond.
I mean, for me, if I know somebody's a real high skilled striker, I want to be up close as I can, break through all that, because they'll just pick me apart at range, so I always want to get as close as possible. I know they can't grapple, but shutting down that pick apart.
No, there's certainly something to be said for that. We talked about some fighters pulling double duties as coaches. There you see Nathan George in the corner of Diamond Adams. We'll see him later tonight in a feature bout as he fights for the EFN amateur belt. Very relaxed is Harmony Romano despite what she endured in that first round. Nice side kick to the head there by Diamond Adams.
Ooh, nice little kick to the head with both legs. Ooh. The athleticism of Diamond is on full display right now.
And it looks like she's going to be headhunting with those kicks in this second round.
Yeah, I wonder what Diamond's background is. The way she's moving, I'm thinking it's more of a traditional martial art that developing into a kickboxing.
Like a taekwondo.
Yeah, something like that. That little shuffle step kind of gave it away. So I got to ask, you've been sitting here in armor for hours. How badly do you want to take the armor off?
Oh, never, man.
Really?
Never want to take it off.
You're just comfortable with it?
Yeah.
I don't
All right.
like wearing shoes for that long.
Well, you know what I find incredibly impressive about Diamond Adams is the way that she can pour it on, and despite the success, she knows when to take her foot off the gas, and she kind of regroups when she needs to. She could either keep her foot on the gas and see what happens, or she could be the more cerebral fighter and keep this the fight that she needs it to be. Something we're seeing pretty much from the onset. It's so impressive for a young fighter like Diamond Adams.
Yeah, no, she's doing a great job with that. She's reading the room. She's getting her damage, backing off, and keeping that distance. She's waiting to see what Harmony throws. If Harmony comes first, Diamond's coming faster. And Harmony's not throwing a lot right now. She was a little overwhelmed with some of those strikes, combinations, and so she's a little timid to throw more.
Going for that big spin kick is Diamond Adams. And I think that just tells us how much gas she has left. Where she's like, you know what? I'll still swing. I still got it. I'll still go for it, you know. After all that action, she is still looking to have plenty left to take. How about this, though? Something I've caught on to. No headgear.
Yeah.
Oh. Yeah, I wonder. I know Harmony, this is her 8th fight, I believe. I wonder how many fights Diamond has.
Because the skill level is most certainly on display here.
Yeah, I know in California, even MMA has to wear shin guards until they have 3 fights. Once they have 3 fights, they don't need shin guards. Maybe it's the same in Tennessee with headgear. Once you have 3, 4 fights, you don't have to wear headgear.
I mean, I'd like to, in my opinion, I see a lot of that cage work, and then once Harmony's put up against that cage, Diamond seems to go really wide with their shots. I'd like to see him get a little tighter more on the inside, maybe even bounce off a little bit, frame up instead of giving that full room, and start pounding, like just give him that little bounce off that fence.
Yeah, keep the a straight line is the quickest punch. My face to her face.
Yeah.
Well, her face to her face.
No, that's a fantastic analysis because you're absolutely right. It's when she creates that space, maybe not completely pulling herself away from the situation, but maybe remaining slightly engaged, but just from a distance.
Yeah, and coming down that center pipe too, because those big swings are, you know, not doing anything if she's shelled up.
Well, we will see. Ooh, an axe
an
kick
axe
attempt
kick.
there.
There you go, right down the middle. Yeah.
Mickey, what do you call? We got an earpiece in, friend. She does exactly as you say. She does a great job of pulling off just enough to land a straight right hand. Harmony Romano imploring the fans as we have a fantastic matchup here in the women's kickboxing division.
I see what you did there. A fantastic match here.
I'll take credit for it. I didn't do it on purpose. Thank you, champ. With not a lot of time left, I think if you're Harmony Romano, you got to realize it's time to go for broke.
Yeah, let's see some. Let's see what you got. Throw more kicks, high kicks, throw a little combination. She never got out of that timid phase. And now I know she took this fight on 2 days' notice. She was sitting on a beach when it was offered to her.
Well, so much credit to her for jumping in on short notice and obviously showing up in fantastic shape.
I like how she's throwing that kick and then retreating it properly. She's not falling forward with it, which is hard to not do. Ooh.
And hanging tough is Harmony Romano. She continues to press forward despite all the, we'll just say, positive results for Diamond Adams on just about every engagement. But it looks like these two ladies are going to go to the final bell. Huge output by Diamond Adams in all 3 rounds.
And that was the perfect time to throw that, too. She's pinned up against the cage. She can't get out of the way. She either has to eat it or block it.
As Diamond Adams will look to close out this fight exactly as she started it, deep on the offensive. All offense and all fireworks for Diamond Adams in her EFN debut tonight. Credit to Harmony for taking this fight on short notice and hanging tough, but a fantastic performance by Diamond Adams tonight.
Yeah, it was a good performance. She did really well, and it's really impressive seeing Harmony come in there, defend everything. She was never knocked down, never looked like she was in real danger. Just handled it, blocked it, and countered as best she could.
Well, a whole lot to feel good about for the Screaming Eagles combatives team.
All right, Clarksville, Tennessee.
As we kick it
Let's
over
hear
to
from
Jeff
both
Hobbs.
these ladies. That was an awesome fight. Before we announce this winner, I would be doing a disservice to Miss Romano if I did not let you know that Miss Romano took this fight on 48 hours notice. Because she is a warrior, but because she also wanted to make sure that fellow female fighter Diamond Adams was not left without a fight in her hometown. But with that being said, your winner with an awesome display of fight skill, out of the red corner, your new 145-pound amateur kickboxing champion, Diamond Adams!
As there we see it, Diamond Adams, your new female EFN kickboxing champion, as she looks sensational tonight. Putting away Harmony Romano. Again, credit to Harmony for stepping in on short notice, but that, my friends, was the Diamond Adams show.